Hello, everyone, and welcome to our exclusive interview series where we bring you insights from the industry's top leaders and innovators. And today, we are thrilled to have a special guest with us. Joining us is Venugopal Reddy Kandimalla, Senior Vice President and Country Head for Zelis, which is a global powerhouse in healthcare fintech. With over 25 years of experience in healthcare and life sciences sectors, Venu has a remarkable track record. He is known for building high performance teams that deliver transformative solutions in a global scale. So, without further ado, let's dive into the conversation and hear from the man himself. Thank you so much for joining us today, Venu.
Thank you, Kajal, for having me today on the show.
Pleasure is all ours, Venu. And let's first, talk about, what inspired the making of Zealous India and what are its primary goals, as our viewers are very much interested to know that. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, as you know, Zelis is a healthcare company. We play an important role in giving better experience for the stakeholders in the healthcare space as far as their financial transactions are concerned. And when Zelis is growing very rapidly and for a growing organization, it always needs talent that can actually scale the organization to the next level. And you also need to build resilience into the organization by having a global footprint in terms of your talent needs. And that's when Zelis looked at various options globally. About 70 locations have been considered. And then finally, Zelis thought Hyderabad is a great place to have the Global Capability Center built out for Zelis. And that's how we ended up in Hyderabad, started Zelis India here in Hyderabad.
Yeah, amazing to know that, Venu. And I would also like to, you to shine some light on how does Zealous India promotes itself as a hub of innovation rather than a cost center? Would you like to talk about that as well?
That's a great question. Again, as we know that in the Global Capability Center, the easiest thing is to look at cost optimization as an interest for many companies. And Fortune 500 companies have started establishing Global Capability Center in India for the last 20 years or so. But increasingly, this needle has moved more towards innovation and strategic programs and transformative programs for the organization, not just the cost play. And even at Zelis, again, as I said, we are a fast growing company. For a fast growing company, we have to continuously supply better solutions to our customers. We operate in a hugely complex healthcare environment. The addressable market is great. And hence, when you look at India, you're basically looking at innovative solutions to come from the incremental progress to happen on all our areas. And that's how Zelis looks at India. Of course, we are only about 2 years old, and all my team is basically developing the know-how about Zelis' solution. They're developing the context in which Zelis operates. And over a period of time, we intend to push the needle more towards strategic programs, innovation happening out of India for Zelis.
Understood. And moving ahead with the list of my questions, Venu, I would also like you to talk about Zelis India leverage data analytics and AI to drive, innovation and create competitive advantages, for the broader Zelis organization. So, what's your take on this?
So, to give you a view on where Zelis operates, so Zelis distinctly operates in three areas. We have payment optimization solution, we have price optimization solution, then we have insights and empowerment for the members. Each of these three business verticals make use of a huge amount of data. By way of our transactions and operations, we are privy to a lot of data. We learn from that data, and our data and analytic teams basically go about acquiring the data, cleaning the data, governing the data. My data sciences team looks at opportunities to build on new use cases, and everything that this team, the data and analytic teams, builds, they go back into the respective business verticals to add more value to our customers. And as a result, my customers would buy more of our solutions in price, in payments, and in insights and empowerment.
Very well explained. So, Venu, also, how can Zealous India use new techniques to attract and retain top talent in such a highly competitive global market?
All of us know talent is very competitive. It's hugely in demand globally and definitely in India, as many of the Fortune 500 companies set up their global capability center in India. There's going to be continuous stress on demand for talent. As a result, organizations have to come up with new ways of attracting key talent. One good thing for us is, again, we are not looking for talent in hundreds of thousands. We are a very lean company, very technology driven, product centric company. But that also plays very well for us because many of the experienced professionals today are looking to work in core sector directly with end organizations and Fortune 500 companies. Definitely, they are interested to work in the product space and cutting edge technology space. So if you look at our footprint in the technology area, we work on cloud-centric technologies. All my development team is full stack Microsoft technology based team. If I look at my data team, they all use advanced technologies like ADF, Databricks. They use AI, ML programming. Many of the data science roles are existing here. They use snowflakes. So you name it, I think there is cutting edge technology that is being used in our solutions today. If we look at some of our corporate functions, many of my teams are establishing the global shared services for finance, global shared services for marketing, global shared services for human resources, and legal. So many of these functions again are not very popular so far, but increasingly they're becoming popular, and hence people who are looking to switch careers from other organizations into the shared services models for global organizations, they will be attracted to come to us. Besides work, we have a fantastic culture. Zelis promotes performance excellence. We use an acronym called IMPACT, which is basically around innovation, mindset, agility, collaboration, and trust. And that basically is the driving factor for all of us to collaborate and work for the organization. In about a year and a half time of our existence, as well as India, we are certified for great places to work. That adds no more attraction for people to come and work with us. So there are many things that we do. We have groups called global resource groups or the BRGs. We have clubs, we have councils with different names. Essentially, these are activities around 360-degree view of an employee, be it their career growth, be it their technology footprint, be it contributing to the society, be it physical and mental wellness of the people, financial well-being of the people. So we approach it from a 360-degree view of well-being for the employees, and that makes it very interesting. And a lot of these councils are actually managed by the employees and for the employees, and that makes for everybody to practice leadership at some level in the organization as they pursue their career with us.
Amazing to know that, Venu. And how can Zealous India foster a culture of continual learning and development to keep its employees ahead of industry trends? Would you also like to shine some light on that?
Yeah, learning and development is a very important facet of Zolat here for many reasons. One, we attract talent laterally from other organizations who come here, and many of the talent that comes from different sizes of organization, different types of organization, and hence it becomes important for us to groom them into zealous way of working. And we put a lot of effort into training and developing these individuals after they join Zealous. Besides that, we also take fresh talent from the campuses, and we invest heavily into this super talent that is young talent that is coming from the campuses to groom them into the technology ladder and various other functions. We have enterprise-wide learning opportunities in terms of digital learning. We subscribe to Udemy as a platform for people. We create learning pathways for them to pursue. So every year, each of them have certain goals towards acquiring new skills, becoming more of full stack developers, full stack professionals with us. LinkedIn learning is another major thing that we use in the organization. And recently, we have done a program called Inspire. This is 2024 is the year of people's manager for us. And across the organization, 280 mid-level managers, people managers have gone through, including me, have gone through this particular program. along with my team. And you would see a lot of them posting on LinkedIn with friendly badges. And so that's the way we make it fun. We make it learning together, and careers progress with a lot of learning that happens here.
Amazing, amazing to know that, Venu. And moving ahead, we would also like you to, talk about the emerging technologies that would prove themselves, very impactful for Zealous India's future. So, would you also like to shine some light on that?
Absolutely. So if I look at from a solutions point of view, we use Microsoft technologies and we use cloud technologies. We invest a lot into automation, products like UiPath, etc. We do some of the development ourselves using programming languages like Python. So the technology footprint is very vast and latest, deep scale, and many of our solutions are also evolving towards a comprehensive set of offerings for our customers. And hence, you would see opportunities to add new features with every release, move towards a lot more latest technologies, remove the technology debt that may be there as a part of our mergers and acquisitions of some of those solutions. On the enterprise side, we use Salesforce, we use Workday, some of the enterprise scale products, and we have teams that work on these products. Again, all of them are world class and use products, etc. From a functional perspective, again, whether it is marketing, legal, there are various other product enterprise scale products that we use. So we're always looking for people who are going to use these technologies, learn new technologies, and contribute to the organization. AI, ML continues to be a important area. We continue to invest in that space. There are lot many use cases we think we can develop as we go into the future.
Understood. So now it's time to also talk about your leadership style, Venu, and we would also like you to talk about like how does your leadership, contributes to company's growth. So over to you.
We keep it very simple. Um, our leadership style is human centric, people centric leadership. Most of me and my leadership is about being humble, focus on excellence, focus on people, develop people. As people get developed, as they participate in the organization, as they build the organization, everybody gets to gain, everybody gets to grow with the organization. So it is a simple mantra of being humble, being focused, pursuing excellence, and you continue to collaborate with the stakeholders from different parts of the world to make it happen. We strongly believe that not any single person can do any miracles out here. It is a team sport, and we continue to build high performing teams out here.
Inspiring, truly inspiring, Venu. And now I would also, like you to, share your insights on GCC challenge. Like, what do you see would be the biggest change in terms of GCC challenges in the coming decade?
So, as we said, like it's almost 20 years of more than 20 years, like starting with companies like GE, Microsoft, started their GCCs way back 20 years back. And increasingly, we have seen the value of work or the complexity of the work that happens from the GCC increase. And today, some of the global products are invented and worked upon from the GCCs. And as you do that, communication, working in teams, collaboration becomes an area where GCs have to continue to invest into. So you can never say that, no, I'm done with the communication, I'm done with the collaboration. I think new age, next generation of workforce comes into organization, building them, working with them. Again, post COVID, we have seen a way of hybrid working, and we are a good promoter of hybrid work environment. Balancing work and balancing life is an important for the next generation of people. So that's another challenge we'll have to figure out. And as the world becomes more connected, and there are many avenues to connect, cybersecurity becomes an important aspect. Data protection becomes an important aspect. Again, we being in healthcare, both PII and PHI information is very critical for us, and there are ways and means of handling these things. Countries have regulations around what data need to be protected. where it need to stay, etc. So being cognizant about some of these guidelines, regulations from different countries, and still being able to communicate, still being able to collaborate, still being able to bring excellence to the table. I think these are the challenges that continue to be there, and organizations, I think, are figuring out uh, how to deal with them and how to work better with those things.
Understood. Greatly explained. And Venu, also, we would like you to share your insights on, when Zelis is trying to leverage global talent to drive business outcomes and how it would be done in the future.
As I look into the future, Zelis India is going to play a very important role in the overall organization and development of Zelis. We are in a large addressable market space. Zelis is a leader for many of the solutions that we provide today, and we have a lot of headroom to grow the organization. And I will foresee that Zelis India being a significant part of the overall global Zealous organization. And we would see work happening seamlessly on the product in a 24 by 7 kind of a model between our US teams and India teams. So it's going to be a seamless way of working on the same technology, same projects on a 24 by 7 model and being part of an important part of the overall organization growth and development. And we never know and what more locations which other countries would come into the focus. Very difficult to predict at this stage, but I think growth is going to bring a lot of those new opportunities in future.
Okay. So, diving more into the futuristic outlook, would you like to share your long term aspirations for Zelis India and also how do you plan to achieve them?
So from a long-term perspective, let me also give you maybe what we have done so far in a short period of about 2+ years here. Within this 2 years, all my business towers have their products and solutions being developed and contributed from India. So complete technical R&D footprint is available in India today. Almost all my teams work on every product and every solution that Zelis has today, and that work happens out of India. The second bucket of work that happens here is a lot of my corporate functions. I'll name it like the people and culture, which is HR, the finance team, the marketing team, legal, and global HR shared services. So all those functions are already established in India. And then the third bucket of work that we do is the business operations. So across my price, payment, and insights and empowerment, there are business operations team that work from India today in the BPO slash KPO setup. So if you look at in 2 years, we were able to actually represent complete Zelis's work from India already. As I see it, I think as we speak on this interview, we are going to basically double our office footprint. Going to bring in another 100,000 square feet of office space in Hyderabad, which will actually serve us for next couple of years. So that basically means maybe doubling from here what we have. We have tripled in the last 2 years, and we're going to double from here in the next 2 years, definitely.
Remarkable. So, this seems to be the perfect place to end the conversation, Venu. And I would like you to thank you so much for sharing your incredible insights with us today and your amazing journey as well. And it has been an absolute pleasure to learn from your journey. And for our viewers out there, we would request them to stay tuned for more inspiring conversation with our series. And until next time, bye bye.
Thank you, Gajer, for this opportunity and speak with you. And thanks to the audience for listening to us. Thank you.